After several days at Camp Kirkman, we then took a long, bumpy ride to the second camp where we were staying, and I use the word camp loosely, Ngala. This was an absolutely gorgeous place. This was our room, very, very well appointed. The refrigerator was always loaded with goodies, and they never charged you. That's a thatched roof there that you see. And just very, very comfortable beds. There's the bathroom with the huge, oversized tub, an outdoor shower, which I took use of, and of course an indoor shower. So we felt very, very pampered the whole time we were there. There's an open back porch out there. And at night you were allowed to sit out there as long as you kept the light on, because the game are allowed to roam freely, and they do, believe me. You had to be escorted from your room to the dining hall after dark. And here is the vehicle that we would get into every morning at 5:30. Yes, you heard me. And it was like riding in a motorcycle. It was that cold. I had to wear my winter coat, a warm water bottle on my lap, a blanket, my gloves. I don't know what I would have done without it. So the first thing we encountered was the infamous wild dogs they referred to in the Toto song when they say wild dogs cry out in the night. Actually, when we saw them, they were playing and squealing, having a ball, not crying at all. And if you want to hear what the squealing sounds like, just wait a minute.
Where are they all going over there?
It looks like they might actually start to get active and start hunting. There's one with a collar. See that one?
Yeah.
They just put the collar on that one about a week ago because they know the female's going to give birth soon. So they want to be able to know where the den is. They'll take it off again once she's there. They darted one with a dart gun and they went to sleep.
After this wonderful, unexpected encounter with the wild dogs, we came across a herd of elephants, and these are run by females. There are no males in the herds. It's a complete matriarchy. And as you can see, they were mothers and babies.
And then she's got lots of milk. Can you see that? Between her front legs?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is the what?
The mammary is full of milk.
Oh, yeah. Los tienen delante.
And there's a little baby. About a year old, I'd say, that little baby. Still, the trunk is not 100% agile.
Wow.
Maybe also if it's a young male, just some sign of strength, but also maybe just wanted to get to a leaf.
We had a wonderful encounter with the rhinos then, and we learned that the poaching of rhino horns is a huge problem all over Africa. As a matter of fact, when we got to Ngala, we learned that many of their trackers had just been fired. There was a big scandal because it turned out they were poaching. So our ranger was not traveling with a tracker anymore. He had been fired due to this scandal. And he said, he put forth the idea, why don't people start making rhino farms where they raise rhinos? Once a year they shave the horn, and it'd be more humane and flood the market with the product.
There is a guy who does that. His name is John Hume. He's got about 1,400 rhinos on his private property. And he does cut the horn off every 4 years or so. You can cut it off carefully without hurting the rhino. But, you know, the idea is not to perpetuate the idea that this is worth something.
Right.
You don't want to have a rhino farm for the horn that is worth nothing.
Yeah. But you want to also keep rhinos alive, huh?
That's true. So, but the problem is that this John Hume fellow, he partitioned the government and he had a lot of backing because he stands for me.
Collin finally got a shot of a hornbill. They're as common as pigeons, but he could not get a shot. So here we are with a strange creature called the wildebeest. It's almost like you take the head from one type of animal, the legs from another, the torso from another, and the tail of another, and you have what's called a wildebeest. And the behavior was even stranger. Trust us when I say that. Isn't this bird beautiful? We rounded a curve on our morning game drive, and there was a surprise breakfast in the bush, and boy was it delicious. And then as we headed back, we were surprised to see a family of warthogs that lived right in the camp right with us. And there they were, a mom and 4 kids. We encountered another wildebeest. I must say I find them fascinating. These junk parts put together to make it a magnificent animal. Does this giraffe look awkward to you? Folks, we had been waiting to catch the last of the big 5, namely the Cape buffalo, and believe me, this crazy guy was worth the wait. He was kind of like the James Brown of wild animals. Look at that. Amazing.
Oh, I mean, they can wean as early as like 3 months or even earlier than that. But, you know, if the mothers are there providing milk, they'll keep sucking milk until like a year old sometimes. We saw those 2-year-old youngsters trying to suckle. You remember that? 2-year-old lions, fully capable of hunting and killing for themselves, drinking milk.
It's much more comfy.
Got your visual, Scott, and towards that shot too.
So that's no lion.